Don't you want to see a black woman president? Don't you want to see somebody who belonged to a sorority? Don't you want to see a black woman get sworn in by a black woman on Martin Luther King's birthday? A whole bunch of token shit that don't mean a goddamn thing. That's what they want us to vote for.
They lying to y'all. Black men are tired of Kamala. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Get you one of these communist shirts. You see how we did that? We played that on the words. Communist, Kamala. Y'all get it. And shout out to Bill who designed this. But anyway, get you one of these shirts. Put in Cringe Week 30. Cringe Week 30 and get 30% off for 24 hours. And let me tell you why I'm doing this, because I know money is funny and change is a little strange. And of course, I love the charge full price for these shirts. But I know some people are struggling financially, and I don't want this to be a barrier for you to get the shirt that you love. So we'll go Cringe Week 30 for 24 hours, get 30% off. Get you one of these shirts today. Like and subscribe to the channel. I already know what to do. Let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. Believe it or not, I'm not the only black man. Let me just say this. Let me make a differentiation. Black people in general, the average black person leans more left because we have been brainwashed and propagated to. I don't know a black person. I don't know many black people at all. I think 80% of black people are conservative. They're conservative. They've manipulated us emotionally to believe that the left, that the Democrat Party is a party that's associated with our best interests. Black people, I don't know a black man that's like, I want to pay more taxes. I don't know a black man that's like, yeah, let these illegals come over here and let them get the benefits in our community that we don't even get. I ain't never seen a black person that want the government to have more restrictions on their life and tell them where they can go and where they can't go and what gun they can own and which one they can't. And never in my life have I met a black person like that. I know they out there because I see them clowns. But for the most part, black people are conservative. Nobody in my family agrees with most of the stuff that Democrats talk about. The LGBTQ stuff, none of that. Nobody agree with it. So how do they get us voting Democrat when we all are conservative, more Republican? Emotionalism and trauma. They exploit our past trauma and use emotionalism because they know black people are very emotional people. That's why we're good at a lot of stuff, because some of the times that emotion can bring out the best of you in certain situations. And they manipulate us. But black men are sick of it. Now, women got a ways to go, right? They still talking about, Kamala Harris, AKA, ski, whatever they doing. That may not even be AKA stuff. Roll the clip, Nick.
Oh, I mean, you went to Howard. You're an AKA. Have you ski-weed once since you've been here? I know you have.
I have. Not in front of a camera.
Okay.
Oh, I have a story about that.
Okay, go ahead.
So I wrote a book.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I wrote, and some of my line
Your line sisters are here?
Oh
God. Okay. See? Oh, Jesus. Here they go. Here they go.
So for the listening audience, they've now heard what ski-wee sounds like.
I don't even know if that's an AKA chant, but y'all know what I'm talking about. She got a womb. So we go vote for her. I don't care if she don't stand up for women's rights in sports. I don't care if she don't stand up for none of this stuff. She got a womb, so I'm gonna vote for her. But black men are like, man, you miss me with that stuff. We're not as emotional as the black women. And this is my perfect example. Roll the clip.
Yeah, so I just wanted to come on here and get some shit off my chest. Because for about the past, I don't know, 2 weeks maybe, I've seen a lot of black celebrities and media personalities and so-called journalists make it their business to try to shame and denigrate and shun and insult the intelligence of black men because they don't want to vote for Kamala Harris. They are actively out here villainizing black men for not wanting to vote for Kamala Harris. And I said it before and I will say it again. They think they own us. They think they own our fucking vote. They want us to believe that we have some sort of obligation to them, that when it's right for them, we should play identity politics and vote for her because she's black. And now they're pushing the narrative that we're dumb, that we're uneducated, we're misinformed. We don't know what the going on. And the crazy thing about it is, it's the complete opposite. The people who are running away from Kamala Harris are the people who are informing themselves, who are researching, that actually know what the is going on and just not letting themselves be told any goddamn thing. That's the reality of the situation. So, you know, it's astonishing to me to see it though, where you have these people, they sending out these black women and these boot-licking men, right? The Van Joneses, the Bakari Sellers, the Roland Martins, right? The D.L. Hugleys, even Plies, and it's a whole bunch of them who are trying to shame black men for thinking for themselves, because that's all they're doing. We're thinking for ourselves. They're just like when a slave owner didn't want you to learn how to read. Because once you learn how to read, you have knowledge, and knowledge is power. And that's the problem. No, watch MSNBC. Don't do no thinking. Let us tell you what to think. Huh? Don't you want to see a black woman president? Don't you want to see somebody who belonged to a sorority? Don't you want to see a black woman get sworn in by a black woman on Martin Luther King's birthday? A whole bunch of token shit that don't mean a goddamn thing. That's what they want us to vote for. Y'all out your motherfucking minds, man. I was listening to Ricky Smiley. Ricky Smiley talking about in regards to black men, they not doing the right research. What? Who the f you talking to, Ricky Smiley? They not doing the right research. So because we're thinking for ourselves, we're not doing the right research. We're supposed to listen to you. That's the right research. And we're going to just keep seeing more and more of this shit. Joy Reid telling black people, you're going to look weird. We in the 6th grade? Don't nobody give a fuck about looking weird. We worrying about the issues, the economy, our communities, our children, our futures. What the fuck you talking about looking weird? See, that's the dumb shit. See, that's for weak-minded people. And they just going to keep going, bro. All the narratives is going to keep going. Sellout, coon, traitor, you hate black women and all that cool. Bakari and Van Jones up on CNN crying and boo-hooing. Don't nobody give a too smart to fall for that shit, man. So y'all could keep rolling that shit out. We gonna keep standing 10 motherfucking toes down. The f out of here. Love the black man until he wants to think for himself, till he wants to form his own opinion, until he stops seeing himself as a victim, and then he becomes the enemy. And I'm watching this happen in real time. It's happening right now. And all you got to do is keep your eyes open, pay attention, and you can see it clear as day. It is real. So I'm saying all that to say, if you an actor, a rapper, a comedian, or anything else, you're not going to dictate our decision by calling us names and trying to make us feel bad. You.
Who is this guy? I need to meet this guy. Or send him a message on social media. If somebody find this guy, let us know. I'll put his link in there. It's so refreshing to hear other black men say or speak truth, because truth equals life and power. I just love to hear it just be authentic and real. Like, this is how I feel. Like, what are y'all talking about, man? Like, let's cut through the bull crap. I'm not stupid, bro. I'm not stupid. I know that black people don't have a problem with getting identification. You know how stupid that is? You want me to buy in? I'm a grown man. I've been black my whole life. I don't know a black person that don't have an ID. None. I don't know one ever. And a part of my family, and I'm not gonna lie, was poor and kind of illiterate. And so people didn't have a good education, didn't finish high school, dropping out of school, going to prison. Still ain't got a family. Family smoking crack with an ID. I don't know a person ain't got an ID. I had family members on food stamps, government cheese. Some of y'all don't know, y'all too young to know what government cheese is. Government cheese, food stamps, with a car, with a driver's license. Go and pick up the Marlboro Lights with that ID. Getting some vodka with an ID. Flying on the airplane, opening up a bank account. Getting food stamps. You can't get food stamps without identification. Like they think we stupid, bro. Then they go pander. Look, black people, look at us. We care about y'all. Oh, that's supposed to be sufficient. That's like a woman coming up to me and saying, I love you. What do you mean you love me? I haven't heard from you in 6 years. What do you mean you love me? You can't just come to me and flash your chest and say, I love you. What are you doing? You think that's going to be enough? I'm a grown man. Breast and butt don't do nothing for me. A good woman like my wife is what make me happy. You can't just come and flash me with some stuff and got a good body and a cute face and think you're going to, every now and again, you're going to text me to have a what they call it? What they call it? Rebound. Woman going to text you, hey, B, I know you miss me. No, I'm a grown man. What do you mean? I miss you do what? You can do nothing for me, woman. You got to do more than just have a cute face. You got to be a good woman. You got to know how to raise a family. You got to be a good mother. You got to know how to cook and clean and be compassionate. Like, you got to do more than just surface level stuff and think you're going to get me. I'm grown. Hey, bro, I got this plan for you. We can make $600,000 a day. Just, bro, all you got to do is you get 45 people every 45 minutes and you can have $600,000 every day, bro, and pay no taxes. Are you stupid, bro? You think I'm stupid? You think I was born yesterday? I know I was born during the day, but it wasn't yesterday. You think I believe you that I can make $600,000 a day listening to you and you don't make no money? I'm not stupid. This is what Democrats think we do. They think we that stupid. Oh, yeah, bro, that's garbage. $600 a day? Bro, all you got to do, bro, is give me $600. You give me $6,000, bro, and I'll make you $600,000 a day. Yeah, bro, that makes total sense. That's how stupid Democrats think black people are. Like, wait a minute, bro. Like, I don't know what y'all didn't read somewhere, but black people, especially black men who have a good dad in their life, like, we educated. We actually went to school and we had to make good grades and we get whooped. So, like, some of us are educated and we make good grades and we know how to hold ourselves accountable. We know how to manage our anger. Some of us then went to college and played sports. Like, I'm college educated. I got a degree. I'm not just a dumb jock. I got a degree. I went to school. I had to learn that stuff. I had to study, had to do all that stuff and play football at the same time. I have life skills. What are y'all talking about? I was a police officer. Why? Because I wanted to serve my community with my life. And I did it for several years, gained a lot of skills being a police officer. What are you saying? I hate police. What? We're not dumb no more, bro. And I think a lot of people were dumb in the past. No, I think it went like this. We were slaves, and then we were dumb when we were slaves because we couldn't read. They wouldn't let us read. And then once we started learning and escaping and learning how to read, and then we got freed, we went like this. Because we understood that education was important. Because if I know how to read, I'm actually better at you than plumbing. Better at you at plumbing than what you doing. I'm better than you at plumbing. I've said that wrong. So I know that if I know how to read and I know how to communicate, I'm a killer game. You didn't have to grind like me. You don't have a heart like me. And I know if I learn how to read like you, I'm gonna go over here and people gonna buy my material. People gonna pay for my service. If I know how to read, I can open my own bank. I get a couple people together, whatever. I'm saying back in the day when it probably wasn't that hard to do. You didn't have to have as much capital as you do today. You know, I could start my own cleaning business. I know how to put that starch on there like that and press it like that. I got this new, because I had to grind to get what I need. You got some hand-me-down, passed-down business from your grandfather's grandfather, and you never changed. I'm innovative. I'm coming into the market now. If I just know how to do this and start an LLC, I can make way more money than all of y'all. So black people out of slavery knew the value of education and the value of working together and the value of starting your own stuff and telling the government to get the F out the way. That's why we were Republicans at first. And then we started going downhill because the real black men started dying and getting killed and passing away. And then the weak ones started being elevated to leadership. And the weak ones didn't want to work for nothing. They didn't want to work hard. They didn't want to bust their tail. They didn't want to put in the work. They wanted a hand-me-down, a handout, and they were victims. And they started leading the community off a cliff. And all the good men, Booker T. Washington, them, they died. They dead. And them little, what's his name, little bobblehead, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, them weenies, weak men, they start emerging. Well, you owe us something. The black man has been down for so long. Man, shut the front door. Anyway, y'all know I could talk for 100 years on this. I got to get to the next video. But like and subscribe, do all that stuff. Get you one of these communist shirts. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.